Hey friends, I'm happy you're here. Today we're going to play a horror game called the Wattson Scott Test. This game describes itself as something that blurs the line between reality and fiction. Now, I don't know exactly what that means, especially from a gameplay perspective, but of course, I am intrigued. I've had one person recommend this game at least a dozen times in the comments, so I'm sure they're very happy I'm finally playing this. These types of games also tend to have jump scares and flashing lights, so just keep that in mind. Now, before we get started, how are you doing? I hope you're doing okay. I did not have a great day, if I'm going to be honest. My cat Chester had to be taken to the vet today, at least at the time of recording, and unfortunately, he's going to have to spend the weekend in emergency care. Now, that sounds a lot worse than it is. Really, he had a urinary blockage, and they're doing that to continue to flush liquids through him. He's going to be okay. I hate not having my buddy. You guys know I have Chester and Pumpkin, but I haven't really talked about how much Chester actually means to me. Chester's previous owners decided to one day just open the door, let him outside, and not let him back in the house. So he became a street cat for a little bit, and eventually he found me. And not only that, but he found me at a very dark moment in my life. He would wait for me to get home every single day. I would hear him cry outside at like 2 in the morning, and one day I just decided to bring him in. And ever since then, he has completely changed my life. I have never been that bonded with an animal. He knows when I'm upset. He knows when I'm not feeling well. He won't go to bed without me. I'll share some specific stories about Chester later, but as for today, it just breaks my heart to know that he's going to be scared in an unfamiliar place all weekend. But he's going to be okay, and that's what's important. I love you guys. With that being said, here is the Wattson Scott test. So just starts right up from the menu screen. This test is designed to help you understand your deepest anxieties. Okay, do we want to be doing this? And the underlying causes of your darkest fears. Well, I can tell you in terms of darkest fears, first thing that pops to my mind is I am terrified of heights. Absolutely mortified, like even watching a video if it's really up high, I feel that nervous dropping sensation in my stomach. Now let's go. Let's go. And my anxieties too. I've already spent so long in therapy trying to figure that out. And this test is supposed to help me in one session. For each question, select the response which gives the best and most truthful answer. Best and most truthful answer. At the end of the examination, you will receive your analysis and a certificate of participation. Okay. I'll make sure to frame that certificate up and put it right in my office. And we can look at it every day when we record together. I'm sure you guys would love that. Here we go. Please note that typically only 13% of participants are able to complete the test. Wait, due to the onset of total body paralysis or unanticipated cardiac arrest, resulting in death? Do you wish to continue? You know what? We've made it this far. Even though it's still the beginning of the video. Firstly, some calibration questions. Like to calibrate how truthful my response is, kind of like how they do for a lie detector test. What color is the sky during the day? Where I am, it's blue. Is that a face? Right here. That's a face. If I have 1 apple and you give me 2 apples, how many apples do I have? You have 3. Of course. Are you playing a game right now? Yes, right on Steam. Are you sure it's a game? Yes. I downloaded it on Steam, purchased it, and now I'm playing it. What did that say? Calibration complete. Your test will begin now. That's a face. What are you looking at over there? I gotta say, I'm a little nervous. They definitely started this off with a bang. It's raining outside and you're walking in bare feet. Ugh. When was the last time you've done that? Probably not since you were a kid. You take one step forward and crush a snail between your toes. You feel... a snail? What was that? I mean, a little guilty, you know, you don't mean to do it. It's an accident. Did the snail have a shell on, though? Well, I guess if it didn't have a shell on it, isn't it technically a slug? How does that work? Does a slug become a snail once it has a shell? Or are those two completely separate things? A small child is walking down the street with a large ice cream in her hand. She trips and falls, dropping her treat on the ground. You feel... walking down the street with a large ice cream in her hand, she trips and falls, dropping her treat on the ground. So it seems she's alone. So she might not be able to get another treat. Well, if the ice cream truck was still there, you might be able to buy her another one. Sympathetic to her situation. I'm sure we've all had that. I don't think I've ever dropped an ice cream cone I've just gotten, but what I have done is I got a large popcorn at the movies, and when I was bringing it back to my seat, I immediately dropped the entire bag and made an enormous mess in the middle of the theater. Not one of my finer moments. I felt very bad, but they did fill it back up for free, so that's nice. You're at a farm. You make eye contact with the cow in the field. The farmer says its name is Samuel. It's dinner time, and the farmer serves you a plate of ribeye steak. You thank the farmer for the meal, say nothing, stab the farmer with your knife, or politely request a vegan option. I would just probably thank the farmer for the meal. Stab the farmer with the knife. Okay. Interesting. I will now show you an image. Please study it. I don't like that face in the bottom left staring at me. The image will not move. Why did you have to say the image will not move? Okay. Now I'm thinking the image is going to move. I don't know what that is. I don't even really know what I was looking at. How did that image make you feel? Happy, afraid, uneasy, frustrated? Probably frustrated. I had no idea what I was even looking at. What did you guys see in that image? Do you believe in ghosts? I do not believe in ghosts personally. That's a question I get a lot. I think it's because I'm into horror stuff, you know, the things that go bump in the night. Fascinates me. But in real life, I'm not somebody that believes in ghosts or the paranormal. I don't have any experiences that would, you know, dictate me believing in that. But if something were to happen to change my mind, you know, I'm open to having my mind changed about many things in life. There's another face in the top right. I just saw it. That scared the hell out of me. If you guys are watching right now on a phone or something you can change the screen brightness of, crank the brightness up and look at the top right here. There's a face with eyes staring at pit through your soul. Not like that, but it's creepy as hell. Have you ever seen a ghost? No, I haven't. Are the images in the background becoming more clear? Is that what's happening? Thinking about the room you're in right now, oh, they're starting to go away. I can't see the face in the bottom left anymore. Has anyone ever died here? No. And I know that because this house was built, I think, in 2012, and I think it had one previous owner. And I think they would have had to say that when I bought the house, so no. I live in a little townhome. I say we're packed in like sardines. Quite unique answers so far. You think so? I don't think there's anything too unique about them particularly. I think there's lots of people that don't believe in ghosts. Do you guys believe in ghosts? And if you do, and you have a story, like some sort of paranormal story where you encountered a ghost, I would love to hear about them. I love reading about those stories. Please indicate how strongly you agree or disagree with the following statements. I often think about where my hands are. What is going on and what they're touching? I disagree with that, but I'm not gonna say strongly disagree. Because I feel like that is human nature in a sense. Especially when we're communicating, but yeah, I don't think I would still disagree with that. I often think about the ghosts inside my house. Strongly disagree. If you're out there though, you know, drop me a line. We can chat. I'm sure the gamers watching would love to chat with any ghosts living in the house. Other people would say that I'm a liar. I'm going to say disagree because maybe, you know, in life, you can really only be yourself. You can't change the way people think about you. And especially off of a first impression, if people feel strongly that you're this, after maybe 1 or 2 impressions, there's really nothing you can do to change your mind other than being, you know, your authentic self. So going through life, I'm sure there's been times where people might think I am, and, you know, I don't dwell on it because I can't do anything about it. I release my control and understand I don't have control over that. So I'm going to say disagree because I would like to think that most people don't think I'm that, but I'm sure there's been people, and maybe there still are people that are like that. I would know if someone was trying to kill me. How the hell would I know? I'm gonna disagree. I have no, how would I know? Depends on how stealthy they are, I guess. That's kind of a weird question. There's an unexpected guest in my house. Oh. If you're listening with headphones right now, that sounded really good. That sounded like... So, to my left is a window. And that knock sounded like they were knocking on a glass window. But I'm gonna say strongly disagree. Unless there's someone chilling in my attic. Which... I guess I don't know that for sure. Nobody would know if I went missing. Strongly disagree. A lot of people would know if I went missing. You guys would know. These questions are starting to get a little creepy. Poetry is the most intelligent form of artistic expression. No, I don't think that at all. I think there's many, you know, you can't say one's the most intelligent form of artistic expression. It's art. So I'm gonna say strongly disagree. Means different, you know, things to different people. You need an attitude readjustment. Why do you say that? I've been going into this with an open mind. Are you upset that I don't believe in ghosts? I've designed a new algorithm for generating insightful poetry. Let me demonstrate. Oh, you didn't like my answer to the poetry question. Okay. Roses are red, silent as a mouse. Your door is unlocked. I'm inside your house. Okay, I don't like creepy poems for sure. What are these sound effects? Only 41% of participants typically reach this point in the examination. From now on, the questions will be much more intense. Oh, God. Do you wish to continue? Of course we do. That's why you're here, right? That's why I'm here. That's why We're here. How far away is the closest police station? 15-minute walk? Actually, really close to where I live. I think it's probably still more than a 15-minute walk, though. I don't know that. I'm gonna say more. Is there someone screaming? How well do you know your neighbors? I don't really know my neighbors at all, I'm gonna be honest, which is funny because I live in a townhome and we're all squished together, but yeah, I don't, you know, not really. Compared to the average adult, how fast can you run? Probably dead average. Maybe slower than average. I was never very fast. I'm just gonna say average. I don't want to make them think that they can, you know, who's ever giving me this test can catch me. Yeah, someone's screaming. Or moaning or something. When faced with conflict, your preferred method of resolution is... actively avoid it, negotiation, ignore it. Use violence in any means at my disposal to neutralize the threat, including intentional dismemberment, which is the removal of limbs. Thank you for the definition. Negotiation. It's always important to talk things out, I think. Don't sleep on big problems you have with your loved ones. Don't go to bed angry with that. Oh God, here comes a hypothetical from... I don't know who's administering this test. You're alone in a pod at the top of a Ferris wheel 400 feet in the air when it suddenly stops. A fire has broken out below. The operator speaks over the intercom. Everyone is going to die a slow and painful death, but if you jump, I will catch you. How is that possible? We are 400 feet in the air. How are you catching... Contemplate your existence before eventually being consumed slowly in the golden flames. Jump off and fly away. Grow wings. Bang your head against the wall as hard as you can until you become unconscious, leading to death from massive blood loss and blunt force trauma. Jump off and be caught. I'm gonna grow wings. If you give me that as an option, I'm growing wings. I will now show... Oh, here we go with the images. I will now show you an image. Please study it. The image will not speak. I would hope so. Oh God, here we go. Oh, see, now I can see something there. It's like a creepy mask with a question mark on his face. Dog, this guy is going crazy back there. How did that image make you feel? I'm gonna say nervous is basically exactly how I felt in that situation, because I was afraid it was gonna speak. I'll ask this one more time. Are you playing a game right now? Yes. You've done nothing to convince me otherwise. Do you know that I'm a good person? Okay, I probably shouldn't have said that. I don't. No, I don't know that. I don't know who you are. And the questions you're asking me are making me question that. Are you lying to me right now? No, I'm not. Lying is forbidden. By who? Who are you? Please select any of the following sports that you have played. Wrestling, jiu-jitsu, mixed martial arts, taekwondo, none of the above. Okay, so you're asking only combat sports, which is making me really suspicious that someone's gonna try to come get me. I've done none of those things. Only combat sports, huh? Please select any of the following industries that you have occupational experience with. Yep, and look at the... So you just want to test whether or not I'm a threat. That's what you're looking for, isn't it? Well, I've done none of these. So is that what you wanted to hear? How many fingers am I holding up? Look behind you. Are you behind my green screen? Because there's no one behind me. But nice try. I guess you... Alright, I'm kind of tripping out now. Choose the word that is most similar to appropriate. Murder, baby, death, innocent, abyss. Innocent. Sounds like an edgy Xbox Live gamer tag. Your recent answers indicate you are exhibiting a fight or flight response and may be at risk of an acute stress reaction. I actually think I feel okay. I'll need you to breathe slowly and calm down. Press continue when you're calm. Only when you are calm. I was getting a little nervous, I'm not gonna lie. Okay, continue. Please take a moment to look away from your monitor and observe the nearest exit. Okay, make sure you could run if something were to happen. Do this now. Well, this exit is about 4 feet from me at the very farthest, so I think if I had to run, I'd be okay. Did you look away from your screen? Okay. I'm gonna say yes, I did. Do you think I can tell when you look away from your screen? Maybe. I don't want to say yes because that kind of makes me nervous. Do you feel safe in your house right now? Do you feel safe? Unsure. Are you having fun? I'm unsure if I am, because we were okay at first, and then these questions have progressively... Does I know when you're lying to me? Please ignore any external stimulus. Concentrate only on this screen. There are no unexpected guests in your house. There are no unusual sounds coming from inside your house. Do not take your eyes off the screen. Do you understand? Yes, I do. Liar. Why do you think I'm lying to you? I do understand. Don't move or you may die. What? Music can help us all relax. Singing is relaxing. Every night when I go out, the monkey's on the table. Take a stick and knock it off. Pop goes the weasel. Pop goes the weasel. What's going on? Jimmy got the whooping cough and Timmy's got the measles. What is that? Okay, someone's breathing really close to my ears. Oh my god, that sounds like it's right behind me. Oh, okay, alright. God. Oh. 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 Gee. Oh. Okay, come on, man. Why you... Oh. So I do think that having one big jump scare at the end is the way to do it for this kind of stuff. If you have one in the middle of a short kind of like test-like experience like this, it is going to break that tension. I did not know there was going to be a jump scare. I just assumed that one was going to happen at some point during the test. That whole ending part was really, really creepy. They are right, though. Singing is relaxing. We do that in some of the horror games we play when I'm feeling really nervous. Let's go ahead and read this. I survived the Wattson Scott test. I lasted 29 minutes and 24 seconds. My analysis would make a good motivational speaker. People remember my face. Susceptible to the influence of powerful people. When a child drops her ice cream, I feel sympathetic. I'm most afraid of being stuck in an elevator. I don't completely disagree with that. I mean, I'm not most afraid of that, but that's a terrifying circumstance that I've imagined for myself before. I don't know if that's what I'm most afraid of, though. The main test is complete. There's a bonus test available? Whoa, 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 whoa. Wait, are we not done? Would you like to take it? Yeah. Sure. I didn't know that. Oh, I guess we're not done. Wait, what? This second test is designed to challenge your fear tolerance. Incorrect answers will be punished. Ignorance will be punished. All right, so they're just getting it out all on the table. I'm very surprised. I did not expect this. I must also admit that I have not run this test before. There may be unexpected malfunctions. Your answers will be used in the development of future tests. Was this like an update or something? Because I know this game is not new. But what's going on? Complete this test as quickly as possible. Okay, well, hurry up with the text then. Our time is counting down. Do not let that clock concern you. Right. It is nothing to be concerned about. Okay, so why is it counting down then, and why is it red? After the examination, you will have a better sense of purpose and a stronger resolve. I want you to be stronger. Do you want to be stronger? Of course, don't we all? Let's begin. A bonus test. This is like totally I was not planning for this at all. How many bones are there in a newborn baby that I haven't met yet? Why would it matter if you've met them? I'm gonna guess 305. Correct. I don't know if I'm actually correct or if they're just telling me I am. 0, 1, 1, 2. What's next? I don't know. 2? Incorrect. I don't know what... How many times per year does the average human's heart beat if it is not stabbed? How many times per year? 30 million. Boom. Let's go. Still less than I would have thought, though. One of the most venomous land snakes in Australia, the death adder. I think some characters in Golden Axe were named after that. Acanthopus antarcticus bites an adult woman, injecting a highly deadly neurotoxin. How long does the woman have to live? Not long. One of the most venomous snakes in Australia? An hour? Incorrect. Maybe it was even less. Do we lose? Oh, it's counting down faster. Crap. A man is tied to a chair against his will, and a funnel is placed inside his mouth. Pulverized pig intestines. Oh, come on! Are poured in. How much volume does the man's stomach hold before it ruptures? What are we talking about? I don't know. I don't know the metric system. Incorrect. A fear of butterflies is called. I know it's not claustrophobia. Ligyrophobia. Crap. Oh, come on! All right. Incorrect. And now it's counting down real fast. Come on. I'm getting stressed out here. A boy with no arms is facing west. He walks forward for 60 seconds and then turns 90 degrees left. He sees someone running at him, so he turns 180 degrees and begins to run. Which way is the boy facing? This is not a trick question. Okay. Boy with no arms facing west, walks forward for 60 seconds, and then turns 90 degrees left. So now he's north again. He sees someone running at him, so he turns 180 degrees and begins to run. He's south. Oh, come on, I was right. Hater. How do tapeworms enter their hosts? Airborne tape, no. Burrowing through the skin, bites from infected. Spores or open wounds, larvae. Larvae. I know that one. Correct. Can we slow down on the counting since I just got one right? Please choose the third response. This is not a trick. I will not scare you if you do what I say. I'm not lying. I don't believe you. I am lying and I'll scare you if you do this. Correct. All right, so. What is a positive electrode called? Diode. Probably the first one. Which was the best video game released in 2014? Should be Shovel Knight, Crossy Roads, Five Nights at Freddy's. Okay. Actually, Mario Kart 8 was released in 2014, but I'm gonna say Five Nights at Freddy's. Okay. I guess they like Crossy Road. What is my favorite thing to do? Contemplate the human condition, listen to jazz. I'm gonna say contemplate the human condition, because that's what you've been doing this entire time in the creepiest way imaginable. We're about to lose. The test is now complete. Oh, nice! Did we just... Let's go! Let's go. Your results are very helpful. We actually... Oh, come on! Okay. Alright, alright. See, the more you do that, the less it affects me. You have to really time those jump scares and use them appropriately. There are no more tests. We're done here for now. Participation was adequate. I am so sick of watching. I think it said I want to start participating. Goodbye. Okay. Well, gamers, that was the Wattson Scott test and the bonus test that they've included, which I was not expecting at all. This was honestly a blast. I really like experiences like this that kind of challenge, you know, is this a game? Is it more than that? Is there someone entering your home as you're taking this test? I don't know. Very cool stuff. I had a blast playing it. And yeah, maybe you guys can check it out for yourselves and, you know, let's see what the ending screen has for you, your analysis. Guys, thank you so much for watching. I love you very much. Please be safe, and I'll see you in the next one.